Well, hello, my dears. Hey guys, welcome back to Auspicious Tarot. I know it has been quite a while since I have posted for you all. I am going to be working on a separate video that I post on the channel. I honestly don't have a specific schedule for when it'll go up, but it'll be a full explanation as to why I've been away for the last few months. Definitely been going through some very major transitions, including all the way as recently as last Thursday. But guys, I've missed you so dearly. I really have. You all have been on my mind. All of your beautiful comments have been on my mind as well. And I'm finally at a place where I have some overflow. So let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm going to use the colorful neon tarot deck. I'm obsessed with it. It's lovely. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started. In all honesty, I know that a good number of you all are definitely looking for some light, some hope. And I just want to continue to encourage you all to continue to seek out that hope wherever you find it, as long as it's healthy for you and anyone else involved. Because I know there's been quite a bit of darkness, but as certain important people have said, in the dark is where the stars really shine. So let's all go ahead and collectively pile up together. Let's shine in those comments down below. And let's get going. Let's go ahead and do a collective reading. I want to do that to tap into how you all have been doing. I know I've got global watchers, international viewers, a part of this beautiful community that has still remained so strong. We still have basically around 4,000 people, guys. A beautiful community, 4,000 people. So that means we all need to work together to just reach out to one another. This is not the time to isolate yourself away from people who care about you, and away from people who love you, and away from people who will listen to you. We have a community of about 4,000 people right here, and you all have gathered together to listen to these readings. You all have been affected positively by these readings, and so that means each and every one of you has a voice that is so important that I want to hear, and that more importantly, somebody else in our big, beautiful, and lovely community does need to hear. You're not alone. We have to rely on one another. We have to join our hands, even over the internet, to reach out to one another and remind each other that we're here for each other. So let's go ahead and do a collective reading. Let's get some hopeful messages from the other side, from our ancestors. I do want to add that with this beautiful, lovely community that I still can't believe it. Like, I have to say, you all being here has truly changed my life for the better. You all are still here. You all have waited. And I'm so ever grateful. I really am grateful to each and every one of you. So let's go ahead and get started. What's the overall energy for my beautiful collective, for this beautiful community of Auspicious Tarot? What's the overall feeling? All right. So we've got some hidden. Oh, good. Okay. All right. So before, hold on. So before I reveal the first card, because I know that we are in such a sensitive, state of mind, many of us right now, I do want to let you know it is a card that is not necessarily what you would want, but it's gonna definitely reflect what you're feeling for sure. However, also right on top of the deck are some other very, very hopeful things that made me kind of catch up and say, earlier. So this is really good stuff. But the card that flew out, the overall energy right now that we're going through, and sugar, honey, iced tea, I'm going through it too, sweetheart. We're going through it all together, is the Five of Wands. So this feeling of conflict, oppression, uncertainty, essentially survival mode, which, I didn't really need to pull cards to kind of sense that, and that's okay. But the hopeful thing is, and I haven't moved the deck, you can, hear the video and whatnot, I haven't moved any cards whatsoever. And sorry, I've been working on a different business venture, so you might see some candle wax on some of these cards. Forgive me, please. But the hopeful cards I saw are as follows. So, this is the overall energy with the Five of Wands, this feeling of strife, right? But we have the moon right on top of the deck, and just underneath it, guys, with no other cards, look at this, is Ace of Cups. So, despite all this overall message, I want to just get out the gate. It's 7 minutes in, but this is going to be a longer video since I've been away for a minute. But the overall message is hold on. Hold on. I need each and every one of you precious, beautiful, miraculous, and unique souls to hold on. I know it's been so difficult. I know many of you beautiful, incredible, wonderful human beings out there are feeling like, you're trying to hold on and the rope you're trying to hold on to is getting shorter. I know. I feel you. I understand. I understand. The overall message here is to hold on. Keep going. Find a new way. Even if it means rest, sometimes continuing to move forward means to pause. Sometimes moving forward looks like resting, looks like recovering. Personally, I just got over, I'm pretty sure it was COVID. I just got my sense of taste and smell back. You might hear me a little nasally. I'm working hard to try not to sound too nasally, but overall, hold on, because what you don't see and what you can kind of feel in the background of all of this strife is Ace of Cups. Something beautiful is coming in, guys. We're going to get some more messages. This is going to be a long reading because I know you all are feeling heavy. I feel it. I know. But we're going to go ahead and get some more information here. The deck is closed on the top and bottom. As I start to shuffle, we have Ace of Pentacles reversed. So that's telling me that there is some sort of, the way you've got your income has potentially, recently been taken from you. That's recently ended. So this is something that has it's like it still keeps you in the Five of Swords energy. You're no longer in competition in this negative environment. Some of you all were recently let go from a job that was incredibly toxic and was making you sick anyway to begin with. And as hard as it's going to be for some of you, you're going to have to rest. You're going to have to let your body recover from the physical assault of overwork, of upper management not knowing exactly what they're doing, things like that. Just create just a chaotic environment. I feel you all were making money in a chaotic environment. And it's like now that it's gone, and I'm just going to push this up a little bit so you can kind of see what I'm talking about with Ace of Pentacles reverse kind of peeking out there as I was about to reshuffle the deck. But now that that is gone, you're not being called to panic. You're not being called necessarily, and this is not for everyone. I'm going to need you to, sweethearts, like I always say in all my other videos, I need you to tap in with your own intuition. If there are any parts of what I'm saying that do not apply to you, baby, do not make it fit. Do not force it. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. So, but you're being called to essentially rest. Don't immediately jump into something else, and if that resonates for you. But for a number of you, your body was already breaking down. You were getting sick more often. I hear migraines, headaches, just you were having a lot of body aches and a lot of pains that were essentially directly from stress from the way you were making money in this environment that is no longer a way that you're making money. So, okay. All right. Clarify the moon for me, please, good spirits. Clarify the moon for my loved ones. Okay, hold on. Wait, I want to just show you what's coming in the shuffle a little bit. Already, right here. It didn't pop out, but it peeked out in the shuffle. You are moving forward. You are being called to move forward. Look at this. With the Six of Swords. You're being called to move forward. I kind of want to keep this card. I really want to keep this one. Spirit is helping you move forward. Your ancestors and those that love you are helping you move forward. King of Swords kind of popped out as well too in reverse. Yeah, the environment that you were in, it truly was toxic. And part of what you don't see is there was some sort of hidden strategy against you. This is giving, for those of you dealing with work and whatnot, this is definitely giving a situation where you were sort of being administratively set up to take the fall for something. So it's like Spirit spirited you away from that environment. Yeah, as I'm kind of like just literally just doing this with the deck and whatnot. This is it. Hold on, let me pause really, unless you all want to see me adjust the video. I'm just going to adjust because I do believe in integrity with these spiritual practices. I like to show you guys what I'm doing as these messages are kind of coming through. Okay, here we go. But yeah, so you're in a state right now of Eight of Cups, Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. It's like you know you need to walk away from this. We have the moon here again, darlings. This is divinely orchestrated in your favor. Even though, especially depending on what country you live in and whatnot, losing your job right now. If you don't have, another home or some family members who love you and allow you to stay home and things like that and treat you well as well, too. I mean, that's incredibly difficult. But For those of you who are blessed enough to have a support system like that, even friends, even a stranger who is, kind-hearted and of goodwill, you know, it does not feel at all like you're being blessed. You feel right now like you are in the Five of Wands. You feel like you were just punished. But what Spirit needs you to know is that you might get mad at this, but basically it's just a feeling. It's not the fact of the matter. With this King of Swords reverse energy, there was some sort of negative strategy against you in this workplace that was being orchestrated. There is. Or there's something that's there could be like lawsuits or something of that nature that, like regulatory issues and potential fraud. Yeah, and the way, and even just saying the word fraud, it like kind of hit my chest. Like, this is the kind of thing that if you were kept in that same work situation, you would have been dragged down in some sort of major lawsuit or court case or something that's gonna be popping off in the next like year. It's gonna, like, I think 2026. For a lot of you all, excuse me, for a lot of you all, it definitely seems like you all were about to get wrapped up in something very bad. That would have caused you even more strife, and especially with this Five of Wands card also represents the energy of the workplace that you were in as well, where there was a lot of mistrust, misdeeds, kind of setting people up, people falsely reporting against one another kind of thing. Just a lot of maliciousness, a lot of backbiting, things that don't even have to do with the work itself, but still negatively impacted the work environment and the quality of the work put out, resulting in this lawsuit or of some sort that's going to be coming down onto that business in the next year. I feel it. And that's part of why you were experiencing this Five of Wands energy and this chaos. You might have noticed an uptick in chaos that you might have initially kind of put off onto just other outside factors that are affecting the business and these individuals, right? But it's more because there are things that they are trying to get control of, which resulted in them being sharp toward you unnecessarily. Like, you're someone who knew what you were doing at work. You are. So this is why, with these two cards popping up, me feeling called to stop on these two cards specifically, Spirit sees you right now, feeling like you are just like, dang, I'm walking away from, it wasn't a great environment, but it paid the bills. It did this, that, and the other. What Spirit wants you to know is that if you were still in that environment, your work would have been lied on somehow. Somebody would have edited documents to make it seem like you did something to throw you under the bus kind of thing. But now that you're not there, now this conflicted group is looking at one another and each other's work and thinking, okay, who is going to be the fall guy now? So basically, you were taken out of a negative situation because Spirit could see, and even in the Moon card here, if you want to pause the video or zoom in, on the Moon card right here, the Moon looks very like, upset, angry. There could be like a Scorpio or somebody involved here. Yeah. Spirit is raining like judgment down on this group. Looking down and seeing that these people were getting ready to cinch you up in their pinchers. And it would have destroyed your life. Screw the Eight, of Cups. Like you would have no cups. You would be in Ten of Swords. You would be in Eight of Swords. Not even see it coming. End up having to, appear for court cases and things like that. And this company was definitely not going to, provide you any legal counsel. They were going to leave you out to dry. And it would have destroyed your life. So this, and then we have here with the moon, Spirit sees you walking away and feeling just so disappointed because you're being forced to leave. And you have this one sword. It's like, I get the feeling you all have like just enough for another month. 5 weeks. And you feel especially like this is something that cost you your health care. This is something that you feel like you are losing incredibly necessary benefits. But you will be getting more. You will. You are getting more. Okay, so I want to finish up this little, closed deck on the top and bottom, as you guys can see, right? And you just watch me pull these cards that are like underneath one another. Yeah, so, okay. Here's the full picture with the cards. Yeah, so Spirit is seeing this and preventing you from being, and I mentioned it earlier, you would have been Ten of Swords upright. But you being put out into the cold, terminated, fired, whatever it is, sounds like that. This is preventing this card. Now you're actually in Ten of Swords reversed. You just don't know it. It doesn't feel like it because again, the finances, the benefits, that's important. However, your spirit team has protected you. This is for the best. You will be getting something new. You certainly are, as we see with the Ace of Cups. Yeah. I'm not sure where to put this card. So, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. So we have the moon here. I'm going to like rearrange these cards. Sorry. I want to just make it so that there's a wide view for you guys. And you can kind of just reflect on the cards as you need. So the moon. And then one of the first cards that popped out was Six of Swords with what was it? King of Swords reversed with you're walking away from trouble, my love. You're walking on sunshine. Whoa, you're walking on sunshine. Whoa. All right. Yeah. Your spirit team is preventing you from really, really getting hurt. You're definitely in a state of confusion. You're looking for your justice. You're like, this is so unfair. You're going to get your justice. You certainly are. Sorry, I had to adjust. I have a little injury to my foot as well. That happened just today. So, squeeze me. Sorry, I had to adjust. And that shook the camera. Whew. All right. How you guys doing? Please put down your comments and your thoughts down into the comments below. Let me know what you're going through. Let me know how you're dealing. Let me know if any of this is resonating with you. Okay. I'm hearing we love you. You're not alone. You are being protected from something you could not see. You had a bad feeling about that place. This is to confirm. If you already had a bad feeling about the way things were operated at this particular role, at this job and whatnot, you were absolutely correct. I get that you were definitely gaslighted quite a bit just when it comes to this. And currently there is a lot. This is the energy that that workplace is being left with. 5 of Wands. Yes, initially starting the reading, that's how you're feeling internally. However, this is what they are actually dealing with. Well, let's clarify the Ace of Cups. Good Spirit, what does my lovely collective need to know regarding this work situation that they were just terminated from? Regarding the Ace of Cups. Ooh. Oh yeah, you're going to get your groove back where you're not going to have to be strategic and sneaky. You're not going to need to worry about, oh, these cards look, oh, they're looking good. Sorry, guys. Don't get COVID. Oh, God. The amount of times I had to use my inhaler the last week and a half is not funny. Okay, give me a second. Hold on, because I want to show you guys what I was seeing and why. I need to slow down a little bit. I'm still a little winded. I never caught it when it initially happened some years ago. So, well, forgive me, my loves. Okie dokie. So here is what I'm seeing for the Ace of Cups. Oh, this is good. Look at this. Look at all these good cards. You might be an Aries. I'm getting fire sign energy. I'm getting a lot of fire signs tuning into this particular reading. But we've got 2 of Wands. Darling, you have new things coming in. Queen of Wands, you get your energy back. Look at that. 7 of Swords reversed. And then we have the Fool. Okay. And then just off the top, yeah. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. So you're isolating right now. You're probably in bed crying right now. Or were. Before you got locked into this reading and locked into this dose of dopamine and hope for you, babes, you were likely in bed crying. You've been isolating. I understand. Me too. It's okay. But look at this. So now, yes, you're still in this state of like, how is this going to happen? You're dealing with some limiting beliefs lately. You're worried that you're not going to be able to find another opportunity. You will. You're looking at these 3 cups, but you have a certain skill set that is going to be significantly monetized. There's just something you feel like you are in hyperdrive right now, both exhausted and so tired, but wondering, okay, should I do this? Should I do that? I can do this, or I can do that. What about that? This? Oh, like there's so much. You feel like you have so many different options and you're not exactly sure what is going to be the most sustainable and fruitful long term. There's just something that you're not looking at. You may need to leave the traditional pathway of work, which is even scarier. You're like, no, what you mean? I've been doing this type of work for a decade, 2 decades, 3 decades, or more. What do you mean leave that? Baby, do you know that you've picked up skills that you can significantly monetize? I get that you're going to be making what you made in a year in this job, you will make in a month using all of the different skills you've collected in different roles. This is big energy, guys. Guys. Yeah, you're worried about your next move kind of having diminishing returns. You feel like stop start. This could be a place you weren't even at for very long, less than 5 years, and you feel like, oh, I was trying to get comfortable somewhere. I was trying to build a career strategy with this company. I was trying. No, you don't want to with these people, and you knew that this was not going to be the right place, but it was going to be right enough for long enough. But again, there's some sneakiness. There's some issues popping up here. There's some sneakiness there. There is. Mm-hmm. And so spirit what I'm seeing here as well is, you see how these cards go from 8, 7, 5. You are exhausting yourself mentally, babe. You're exhausting yourself mentally. And that's keeping you focused on the wrong things, focused on the wrong route. Yes, if you go ahead and apply to get a similar role at another company that could be the same, but yeah, you could end up in the exact same place. Yeah, for sure. Spirit is asking you to build a parallel system for yourself. And that sounds so daunting. I felt I felt it. But it's something that you're going to like just end up doing. This is going to be different for each and every one of you guys. Please put in the comments down below, what are the different options you've been looking at that are different from the traditional route you've been down? Because with you going through this mental process of feeling trapped, feeling like you have to go through this traditional route, which honestly I feel is represented by these 3 of Cups that are spilled. You're exhausting yourself when your answer is right in front of you. This is a creative endeavor. You are being called to, if you are someone who makes music, guess what? Maybe playing at a huge venue is too hard. Go on YouTube Live. Go on any other platform live and just start singing. Release your music. Make sure that you have it licensed and things to yourself so you can get your royalties, etc. I don't know the business side of music, but do what you need to do for the business end so you can get paid. But you're going to be able to be paid on your voice. And it doesn't have to just be on one platform. You just need to be on a platform where many eyes can see you. You just need to be seen and heard. Because once people see and hear you, and this is not necessarily even only for music, if you are a writer, if you are a poet, write your poetry, do it, perform it, and make videos of it. If you are not an incredibly strong content creator, guess what? You can go out into nature, film the trees, film the beautiful stillness of the lake, of the park, of your walk, of getting, a coffee. Film it, film it, film it. And then use Adobe Photoshop to slow it down, or not Photoshop, Adobe Cloud, and make it there. And then do your voiceover with your poetry. And then, this is something that's going to require some editing, but it's not going to be so much editing. It'll be literally simple slice of life. Think Iyashike. Iyashike content, darling. With whatever creative talent you have. You are someone who's meant to use your voice. You are someone who's meant to use your heart to inspire others to keep moving. You are meant to tell your life story. You are meant to share your wisdoms, share your pains, your wins, your sorrows. You're meant to share your authentic self. And I don't mean it in the hashtag authentic. I mean like truly. If you woke up today like, my gosh, I don't know about anything anymore. And this is what that's looking like. Laying in bed, I hear the fan, the hum of the AC, and it all feels like it's just slipping away and allowing something new to come in. Zoom into you, put your camera on top of the fan, obviously while it's off. And then like once you upload the video, then like zoom in type deal as you put your poetry, put your words, even if they're not spoken words, even if they're like just a video with words and then some beautiful music. It's like that. You are being called to do that because people are starving for what is real. They don't want the glitz and glam of the, oh, I've got 60 mansions and I am so rich. Let's unbox $5,000 worth of trinkets I'm never going to use. That's not... It will be your lane eventually. It will be your lane. Like I said earlier, you are going to monetize crazy. Like you're going to just get back up and just do something. Even if you feel like it's half-hearted. It's not. When you create even in sorrow, it is whole. Because that sorrow is human. It's real. It's true. And that is the thing that's going to be monetized, and that's going to create those $50,000 a months for you. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, guys, I just want to let you know I am sorry for the loss of what has happened, but this is going to be the best thing that's ever happened to you. It is. And I know you're feeling like you are being called to pause. Underneath right here, underneath the Hermit is immediately two of excuse me. It is two of Pentacles and the Hanged Man reversed. And then we have Two of Swords reversed. Yeah, this is something you're just going to do. This definitely falls in line with what I was trying to say earlier, just a moment ago, with even if you create in sorrow, even if it feels like you're half behinding something. I don't know if I could really say that, so I'm going to just say half behinding. A project. You're going to do it. It's going to be minimal editing. You're going to put it out there and it's going to hit. It's going to resonate. It's going to hit. And then you're just going to keep going. Don't worry about the numbers. Just you're being called to create and share. Just create and share. That's it. That's all you need to do. Create and share. Nothing more, nothing less. Create and share. Just do it. Just do it. This is wonderful. All right, now let's go ahead and use the What's Gossip deck. I love this deck because I want to get some more messages from Spirit on this miraculous big break, this win that you have. You have it, babe. You do. And I know right now it feels like you're just fighting the air. You feel like you want to punch the water. Like you just, but like you're too exhausted to even like do that. Did you know your exhaustion is a beautiful thing as well? Did you know if you were to create and communicate your exhaustion and communicate it in song form, art form, in painting, and in drawing, excuse me, guys, in singing, in playing an instrument, in baking, in cooking, sweetie pie, you are it. You're it. You're it. Tag, you're it. I'm getting tag, you're it. You all might have recently been watching that new thing, Welcome to Derry. I'm kind of interested in watching it. I might. Pretty heavy themes. But there's something to do with it that like really connected with some of you all. Something from your childhood, which I know is very common to hear, but truly, the things that you really loved in childhood, the things that you were told are weird, wrong, blah, blah, blah. No, that's your ticket to your 50K month, babe. Your exhaustion, your frustration, your sorrow, your anger are beautiful human emotions, and when you express them in raw form, they connect and they save other people's lives. Did you know that? All right, let's go. Whew. What else does my beautiful, beautiful, auspicious tarot collective need to know, Spirit? What else? Thank you. What else? You're going to be retirement ready. Here we go. Friend zone. Yeah, so here, this is honestly symbolizing that work relationship, or even this could be a real relationship for some of you all, but this is giving work. This is definitely income related. You were trapped. You felt trapped. It felt like you were with someone who does not love you. That is what that work situation felt like. Like, oh, we need to keep you here because they want to use you. But, once things hit the fan, we're going to have to push you under the bus. We want to keep you close so we can push you under the bus. Because if you get too far away from us, now we have to pick somebody else from our group to push under the bus. Yep. And underneath the deck right here as well, deep fake. Telling you convincing lies, altered truths, virtual deception. Like I was kind of saying earlier, it's giving energy of somebody, already was, maybe somebody already was altering documents or some of your work to make it seem like, and this is a workplace that did not really have like tight cybersecurity, like just, it's not a very put together workplace. Very hodgepodge, do everything last minute. Does that work? Okay, it'll work for now type thing. But we'll review later. And then like months later, you're getting like yelled at for some crap that you were told was absolutely correct by even your like manager. But then all of a sudden it's not type thing. So there already could have been some alteration of documents that led to you being dismissed. And maybe this wasn't even communicated to you, which is even worse. Like a kind of workplace where it's like they don't even share any feedback with you, but that's because they want to use it against you. Definitely a very deceptive workplace. A very deceptive workplace. Virtual deception. All right. What else is my lovely... What else? Sugar-coated. Yeah. CEO energy. Okay. What else? Yeah, fake flex. Fake flex. Showing off borrowed luxury. It could be that this place had a lot of debt underneath it. And somehow hurting you was going to help clear some of that up. I don't know, something like that. But basically, these people were faking the funk. A very hierarchical type of workplace that nothing is as it seemed. Very like heavy on hierarchy and light on integrity and just doing the work. What else? Good spirit, thank you. Here we go. Like I said earlier, I feel like you were gaslighted. Here we are, but right on here, all right. So where you were leaving, you were gaslighted. Some sneaky link, and these are cards that are right on top of the deck. I'm just sliding them right on off. They're falling off the bone. About to throw my glasses Jordan style. That's that tendernism with these cards. But yeah, this is given, yes, they were gaslighting you. And okay, with the way these cards are lined up right here, so there were definitely meetings behind your back. People were, falsely saying things about you, like saying false things about you, rather. And, with this deja vu here and fake flex. Yeah, this feels like an abusive relationship, but taken into like a workplace form instead. For sure. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of deception with these people. And these are the things that your spirit team could see. And as painful and scary as they knew it would be for you, they knew this is going to be the best thing for you. This is going to be that catalyst that gets your voice box activated again. That catalyst that carries you forward. That is actually going to carry the collective forward. You're going to be doing things. By the way, guys, please, I can't believe I don't think I said it, but link your social media and stuff down below in the comments. I want this to be more of a community where, we've got like 4,000 people that have all met and converged right here on this channel. So that means, look, if you guys have businesses, you can absolutely put your products down below. If you all have, a filmmaking channel, anything like that, if you want people to check out your work and stuff, for real, talk down in the comments. Put your work down below. Post, photos of your work and things. We have a whole community tab on this channel, guys. I want you to use it because this is the time now for us to really come together and lean on one another. So especially if you are, and I know there are a number of you all, some of you all have talked to me that do have small businesses and stuff like that. Baby, you have permission from me. I'm not going to be mad and be like, oh, you're promoting under my channel. No, babes, you're part of my community. Like, you've given me community. So seriously, link down your business down below in the comments, link your products down below, link your art down below, link your food down below. Heck, link your pets down below. I want you all to use this community tab because community is the only way we're going to get through things. And that's just how, life is in general, and I'm really happy to have you all. So don't be shy, put your stuff down below. Absolutely, put your handles down below and everything. I want y'all to blow up and build your own communities as well too, so we can all have this large collective, united front, so we can essentially just, share one another's ideas and perspectives on life, So use the comments down below. You can do that. I'm not going to be mad at you. I am not going to delete your comment. I'm not, I know there are other people who they run their channels the way they want to. No. I truly want this to be a community for me and for you guys. I do not want gatekeeping here. I'm not going to gatekeep my comments from you guys. I'm not. So share your work down below. Don't spam up the comments. There are bots that would, leave comments and stuff, instead of just saying, hey, I'm actually the creator of the book. And this is it. It's, you know what I mean? Um, whatever. Put your stuff down below. All right. Let's build this community some more. But yeah, in this workplace, and look right here. I just picked up the deck right underneath it, closed top and bottom. Is bounce back. You are going to bounce back. You've got a safe space. Spirit wants you to recognize that you are safe. You are. You are. Your feeling of safety, once you can get to it, because you're human, this is a big loss. Going through a job loss is significant, especially, depending on where you live in this world. It's kind of bad, to say the least. But, guys, truly, I'm sorry. I'm struggling over here. Let me just pause a second. Oh my God, I try to pause it. Ugh. Didn't want you all to hear my sinuses and things. But once you get to this feeling of safety, that's when you're going to stop being in this state of mind right underneath with that 2 of Swords, 7 of Swords, and 5 of Cups. You're going to be able to turn around at the 5 of Cups, look at those skills you've got, and you're going to elevate into this line, which is elevating you to that Ace of Cups, baby. You get to that crossroads with that 2 of Swords, your 2 of Wands. You got a lot of wand energy. You got some wand energy here. Queen of Wands. And you're going to just take action. Like I said earlier, it's just going to take you just doing it. Just action. Action. Yeah, some of you guys are going to be creating, definitely creating content. Definitely creating, even films. Definitely creative industry work. Fabulous stuff. Bear with me a moment. I gotta get my charger, because we're not gonna stop here. Hold on, babes. All right, but yeah. This is really good stuff. This is good stuff. Okay. What else does my lovely collective need to know? Know you are unbreakable. You are a collective that have already faced quite a bit of adversity. And I know this feels like, my gosh, this is another thing. And for some of you, it's like, oh my God, another thing. Nothing can break you. You must hold on to and believe it. Nothing can break you. You have an inner toughness that has brought you so far, and that will continue to do so. Your strength does not run out at this newest feeling emergency. It only increases. You are unbreakable. You deserve to stay. You deserve to win. You deserve to thrive. And your voice matters. You are important. You do matter. I want you to say it out loud. Let's say it together. I matter. Let's say it again. I matter. Now let's say, my voice has the power to change lives. Say it with me. My voice has the power to change lives. Beautiful. Say, I am important. I do deserve to win. I am unstoppable. I cannot be broken. I am loved. I am safe. Beautiful. Now go on and create. Make that miraculous work. Because every day that you breathe, every day that you get up and try again, you are inspiring others to continue to try again too. And sometimes that is all you need to keep going. I love you all so much. Hugs and kisses, my dear ones. Go ahead and, like I usually always say, like the video, share this video if this is resonating with anyone that you think needs that pick me up, and subscribe to the channel because baby, there's more. Don't worry, I'm going to keep on coming out the gate. I'm going to keep on fighting, and I'm going to keep on showing up for you guys. And I will talk about what's been happening the last few months. It has been quite a bit, like a lot. And I'm glad that so many of you all you're still here. So thank you. I can't thank you all enough. We are a community. And we are unstoppable. I love you, my darlings. I will see you next time.